I'm fresh off the Eagles win, and I'm happy, but at the same time, there are some worries. I just recorded a reaction to the fourth quarter, to the very, very stressful fourth quarter. I recorded a little shorts that broke down what I'm about to talk about in 10 minutes into 1 minute. So if you want to check that out, go and look for the short that's about to upload. The Eagles won this game because they wanted it more, but at the same time, they won because the Lions and their miscues. We had a pick six that helped us out a lot, and of course, a few three and outs at the hands of Jared Goff, missing some throws, dropped passes, and a muffed snap in the third quarter. Outside of that, the Lions really, really played well, and I got to give props where it's due because their defense was aggressive as all hell, and they did not let up. I can't really do too much to critique Jalen Hurts' performance because while he made the throws necessary, A.J. Brown had a great game. Devontae Smith had a few targets. One catch that got called back due to penalty but did not get an official catch, which is a damn shame. He never really had a shot at doing anything comfortably throughout the entire game because of the way that they threw the blitz at him. They have some young studs on that defensive front. Their corners did a really good job locking down people like Dallas Goedert. Didn't see much of Quez Watkins. Had one catch from Zach Pascal. Outside of that, it was the A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts show. Miles Sanders got a touchdown. Boston Scott got a touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell got a touchdown. Jalen Hurts got a touchdown on the run. And a pick six and a fumble. There you go. There's your 38 points. Though, my biggest concerns, I'm not too concerned with that, with the offense that much because we know what we can do on the ground. We know we figured that out way too late in the season last year. But it's nice to see that we have a number one wide receiver that can definitely make, the catches we need and make an impact with those catches. 155 yards, on 10, 11 catches, fucking fantastic. And I can't wait to see more of this connection. And I can't wait to see what more can happen with Devontae Smith and Dallas Goedert. Goedert had a couple of really good catch and runs as well. But I'm mostly worried about the defense. And I know it's week one, so I don't want to blow too out of proportion like everyone else is doing on the social media. That's why I stay away from it. I keep to my little bubble here with my few fellow YouTubers that I love watching and interacting with. Look, DeAndre Swift is a dog. He is going to be a great running back for the entirety of the season, and nothing's going to change that. But we got demolished on that first drive, and it didn't stop there. Once they kept going back to the run, they kept getting huge chunks of yardage on us, which is my main area of concern. Jonathan Gannon needs to figure out how to fix that because we know he likes to play soft, but he was blitzing, and the rush was getting there with our front. Derek Barnett went out with an injury. Fletcher Cox had to sit out for a little while, but came back in. Outside of that, we're still as healthy as can be. We need to figure out how to stop the run. And throughout the rest of the season, we're going to play some really good teams that we need to figure out how to stop their run and make them throw because the Lions had their way on the ground, which opened up the play action and opened up the pass later on in the game. And it just made it easier for them to get back into it and made it harder for us to keep our lead. So figure out how to stop the run. We can have a really good defense because the linebackers, Hassan Reddick was great. Kazir White tipped the interception that eventually landed in James Bradbury's hands for the pick six. Welcome to Philadelphia to all three of you, by the way. And overall, outside of that, I got no complaints. No turnovers committed by the Eagles. We had one takeaway, which was the pick six, which was awesome. Really helped us set the tone and take control of the game in the first half. And at the end of the day, we got the win. It just was a lot grittier and was not at all like the cakewalk that it was last year. I didn't expect it to be, but I didn't think it would be this close and this intense. But I kind of like it like that. I like to see the Eagles pull out these close games because that's where we need to execute the most, which is in these close contested games that are winnable because if we don't and we let these games slide like last year against the Giants, last year against other teams that we could have won that we didn't win, it can really hurt our team and our chances of getting a good seed if we make it that far. So, at the end of the day, this game went in a few different directions. It started off pretty rocky with the touchdown drive the Lions had. We punted on the next, or no, we didn't even punt. We turned we turned the ball over on downs the next drive, and then that's when things started to really settle in for us. Three and outs in a row, 3 touchdown drives, and the pick six in a row. So Eagles figured it out early on, which is better than what we've seen over the last few years with Doug Peterson, and even last year early on, where we would struggle in the first half and then turn on the attack in the second half to try and bring us back into games. And against a team like the Lions, I believe the Lions are going to be a pretty solid team. They're going to, and you saw it how they freaking played against us just now. They are not going to go down without a fight, and they are going to fight. And they have a good defense. They have really good running backs. Jared Goff is solid when you give him time to get comfortable and back into it. So at the end of the day, we did what we had to do. We kind of stalled out in the fourth quarter, which is not good. We can't be doing that with the Lions, with the way that they were marching down the field and scoring the way they were scoring. I mean, it was just we had to get more points on the board. And Zach Pascal, one catch on the day, but we are certified 100% love you here in Philadelphia with the way that you came after the guy that went head first into Jalen Hurts on a slide. We love you already in Philadelphia. You are now officially a Philadelphia legend for that, so thank you for that. Let me know what your thoughts are on the game. Because, again, while we do love to freak out and worry, these first few weeks I try not to because it's the start of the season. You don't know what a team really is until you get into late October. So I don't want to freak out just yet, but there are things to be concerned about. So let me know how you guys felt. Hopefully we'll see more of Jalen Hurts and what he can do as a passer. Next week we play the Minnesota Vikings, who right now are completely going right down the field on the Packers. It's 4th down and 1. So we'll see how that goes Monday Night Football next weekend. So, yeah, it'll be very interesting. But don't get too worried just yet. We're 1-0. We won the game we were supposed to. It wasn't the way we expected to win, but we made it happen. That's all that really matters. Let's see if we can make these adjustments and make the changes necessary. That's where the coaching staff really comes in. We have the potential to do it. We have the team to do it. Can the coaches be able to do it? I know Nick Sirianni isn't play calling, which might help us out, but it still felt like the same old calls that shouldn't have been made were being made, like wide receiver screens and little silly things like that. A lot of RPOs, a lot of design run plays for Hurts, which is not bad, especially when he's able to gash through defenses like he did today. But at the same time, we want to see what he can do as a passer, and we want the whole team to get incorporated into this offense. Quez Watkins why am I blanking? Devontae Smith. Jesus Christ, I almost said Nick Sirianni again for some reason. But those two didn't get any catches. Zach Pascal got one. Miles Sanders had a few, but still, I want to see everyone get involved and incorporated in the game. So let me know what your thoughts were, and I'll see you all tomorrow. We're going to talk more about this and more about football every single day, not just Eagles football, but everybody, okay? I'm really going to try and delve into everybody as much as I can because I love the sport, and today was such a good day for football. Congrats to Carson Wentz and my good friends over in Washington for your win over the Jacksonville Jaguars on a penalty. Good job for that. But yeah, no, it's gonna be a lot of fun this year. I'm really excited. Today was a bit of a nervous game, but hey, at least we didn't get blown out like the Rams did on opening night.